In ministry, we may face similar challenges and opposition, but we are called to stand firm in faith, knowing that God's truth will prevail. Twice, Paul says that about himself to the church elders. In the book of Ephesians, I did not shrink from doing anything helpful, proclaiming the messages to you and teaching you publicly and from house to house. And then a few verses later, he says again, I did not shrink from declaring to you the whole purpose of God. So Joy, this challenge was offered to me when I was in your place, and I'm offering it to you. Put yourself out there. Don't hide, don't avoid, don't withdraw. Make Christ and his redemptive love known by your word and your example. And I do like the words from the Book of Common Prayer, which say, speak to the church the needs, concerns, and groups of the world. And the Book of Prayer on the same page also says, and don't hold back. Call us to task. Do not shrink from the public square or from the family home. Do what is helpful and declare the whole purpose of God. That joy is your calling. But remember this, you are not God's whole purpose. That is neither your burden nor your calling. You are a carrier, a witness, and a revealer of God's whole purpose. Be curious and courageous, enough to risk discovering, struggling with, and living God's whole purpose for your life. I can't tell you what that is. I don't know. That is yours to figure out. But what I can tell you is this. It's more than your ordination. Do not shrink from that purpose in your own life or in the lives of those entrusted to you. And the second challenge is this. Do not ever let us see your face. Jesus emphasizes the importance of unity in his response to the accusations. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. And as ministers of the gospel, we are called to foster unity among believers, working together in harmony to advance God's kingdom. Do not let the people of God, or this circuit, or district, ever see your face again. Get out of the way and let God be God. Be transparent, be the icon of Jesus. And when we look at you, show us Jesus. When we listen to you, let us hear his voice. And I'm reminded of Paul. Clearly, I'm a fan of Paul. I'm reminded of Paul when he says, it's no longer Paul who lives, but Christ who lives within him. Be aware, however, that in itself is what gets Paul killed. And he knows it. That's why he says to the church, to the elders, and now I know that none of you will ever see my face again. And you can find that in Acts 20, I think verse 25. Joy, there will be times when, for a variety of reasons, you will want to be seen, to be noticed, to be recognized, and to be reassured. you will be tempted to show us your face during those times. Please don't. This calling and your ordination are not about you. So this evening, we are sending you to be ordained into a purpose that is greater than yourself. You will be taking vows to a loyalty that is outside of yourself. You are committing yourself to a vision that is beyond your own. Do not ever let us see your face again. There will also be times when others will say how well you are doing, how much they like you, and how much you are better than their previous minister, and actually better than the other ministers in the circuits who don't really preach as well as we do. There are times others will say to you, since they've been in this particular church or the other church, no minister has ever visited them but you. And they'll tell you what a difference you're making. Don't listen to them and to that. There will be those other times when they are angry, in disagreement, or disappointed. And they'll be disappointed with you because of your actions, inactions, or your words. And some may not even like you. Some will stop coming to church because you're their minister. I'll tell you something. When I began as an ordained minister, a lovely man came to me and said, "Are you really a minister?" And I said, "I think I am really a minister."